Thanks for joining our live webinar on year-end compliance and the Corporate Transparency Act. I'm here to guide you through our essential topics today. Just a heads up, after this webinar, you'll have the chance to share your thoughts through the comment box at the bottom. I will address them as soon as I can. Please remember, while we're here to help, we are not a law firm, so we cannot give specific legal advice about your entity's need to file a beneficial ownership information report. But don't worry, we have plenty of resources on our website to guide you on legalregistration.com. Our expert speakers today will be discussing critical compliance issues your company might face as the year wraps up. We'll kick things off with a focus on the Corporate Transparency Act, a new regulation that requires certain businesses to submit a BOI report to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network. We'll explore what this means for you and your business, covering who needs to file, what information is needed, and the consequences of non-compliance. Let's dive into the specifics. The BOI reporting requirement is a federal mandate under the Corporate Transparency Act. It applies to all domestic companies created before the start of 2024, as well as foreign entities registered to do business here before that date. These entities must file their initial BOI reports by the last day of 2024, unless they qualify for one of the 23 exemptions, such as public companies or certain large organizations over $5 million in revenue. In your report, you'll need to include your business's legal details, like its name, any trade names, business address, and taxpayer ID. You'll also need to list each beneficial owner's name, birth date, address, and an ID number, like a passport or driver's license. If beneficial owners have a FinCEN identifier, you can use that instead. The report is filed electronically for $8.95 directly with our filing platform at boifilings.com. It's crucial to meet these requirements to avoid penalties, which can include hefty fines or even jail time. So why haven't all companies filed yet? Some owners may not be aware of the requirements or mistakenly believe they're exempt. Others might be procrastinating, or they're just unsure if they need to file. If you find yourself in these scenarios, it's time to get informed and take action. FinCEN has provided extensive guidance, and we urge you to file on time to avoid any legal risks. For those who have already submitted their initial reports, remember to update your report if any details change within 30 days of the change. And if you're establishing a new domestic or foreign entity, you have a 90-day window to file your initial report. This will shorten to 30 days starting next year. Now, let's shift gears and talk about other corporate compliance actions we've seen throughout the year. Many businesses have been navigating remote work compliance, relocating headquarters, undergoing mergers, and even changing business names. Each of these actions can significantly impact your compliance obligations, so it's important to stay on top of these developments. For remote work, remember that hiring employees in different states can affect your payroll tax responsibilities. You might need to register for taxes in each state where your employees reside. In some cases, you might also need to consider foreign qualification if your business has a significant presence due to remote employees. I hope this overview gives you a solid foundation to tackle year-end compliance with confidence. We will explore these topics further and provide you with the best practices to keep your business compliant. When it comes to business licenses, some states and localities require a local business license, even if you have remote employees working in that area. Cities like Seattle, Washington, San Diego, California, and Washington, D.C. are known for such requirements. You need to be familiar with these local laws to ensure compliance. Next, consider tax implications. Having employees in a different state can trigger payroll tax registrations and possibly state sales or corporate income taxes that your business was not previously responsible for. It's also crucial to look at your internal practices around privacy and data security, especially if you're using remote desktops or shipping equipment that contains sensitive data. Now, about changing business locations. It's common for businesses to move headquarters as they grow. When you change your physical address, you must update your formation documents in your home state. This often needs to be done before other address changes. Also, update any Secretary of State registrations and ensure your annual reports reflect your new location. If you're moving to a new state, you might need to register with that state's secretary and check what constitutes doing business there. You'll also need to apply for state and local business licenses and register for the necessary taxes in your new location. Don't forget, if you're using a DBA, you'll need to register that in the new state as well. Moving on to mergers and acquisitions. If your business merges with another, you'll have to make sure business licenses are either changed for ownership or canceled for non-surviving entities. Whether your EIN changes during a merger affects whether you need a new business license. Timing is key here. Some filings must be done before the merger, others after. For corporate spin-offs, if you're creating a new entity, you'll need to form it correctly by filing the necessary documents. You must accurately report ownership and transfer business activities to the new entity. Remember to cancel or withdraw irrelevant registrations from the original entity. When you change your business name, first ensure the new name is available in the jurisdictions you operate in. You'll need to amend your formation documents to reflect the new name. Also, update any DBA names. Keeping organized records will simplify this process. Finally, if you're closing or selling your business, make sure it's in good standing to withdraw or cancel licenses. All taxes should be settled, and confirmations obtained from the state's revenue department. Cancel tax registrations and dissolve foreign qualifications as needed. If you have a DBA under the old name, remember to cancel it. As we wrap up this discussion, it's important to review your public records for accuracy. Consider setting up a compliance calendar to track licenses and ensure you report changes in governance promptly. Conduct regular KYC checks to verify client identities and stay current with local compliance requirements. Regulations can change, so keep an eye on updates. Working with a provider that has expertise in handling business filings can streamline your process and help manage your compliance portfolio efficiently. Technology can also assist with maintaining compliance, making it easier to manage renewals and updates. Let's talk about the services we offer to help with your compliance needs. You can easily order new filings and handle changes through our platform. We also provide renewal services to take the hassle of annual updates off your hands, so you can focus on your daily operations with peace of mind. Additionally, we have an expanding range of compliance solutions, like quarterly updates that summarize regulatory changes and legal news relevant to your field. We also verify your license portfolio alongside those of any vendors you work with. Plus, you'll have a dedicated account manager supported by a knowledgeable team, giving you access to the largest business licensing information base in the industry. Now, let's dive into how we assist with beneficial ownership filings. Our platform for these filings is not only secure and easy to use, but also simplifies the compliance process significantly. It's designed to be fast and automated, saving you hours on each filing. Whether you're filing a single report or multiple ones, it handles both efficiently. And remember, time is ticking. If you haven't yet filed your company's initial beneficial ownership report, it's crucial to do so soon to avoid hefty penalties. Before we wrap up, there's a survey we'd like you to consider. It's optional, but if you want an expert to reach out regarding beneficial ownership filings, business license inquiries, or other compliance-related questions, let us know. Thanks for joining us today. This concludes our session. Please visit our websites at legalregistration.com or boifilings.com for immediate service.